Hi, SugarFace kids!
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
So I hear you all saw Anastasia. Did you like it?
Yeah.
And we are here today for you guys to interview me, and I play Anya in the Broadway musical Anastasia. Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wonderful. Okay, so first question. Who's interviewing me first? Who's the first question? You're my first. Are you my first? Okay, so tell me, what is it? What is your burning question to a star of a Broadway show?
What was the best lesson that you learned from working on Broadway?
The best lesson that I learned from working on Broadway? That's a really good question. I think the best thing I learned is that when you are a lead on Broadway, being a leader is more than just performing the show. It all trickles down from the top. So whenever you're in a position of power where you're playing the main character in a show, if you're kind to everyone, every person in the entire cast, every person that you meet on the street, everybody, it all comes back to you in the end in your performance. And that the kinder you are inside as a person, the better, the more open and the more creative you are on stage. It's a pretty good lesson I learned. Any other questions? Yes?
Have you been in other Broadway shows before?
Yes, I have. I was also in Mamma Mia on Broadway.
Which one?
I was Sophie, the girl.
Really?
The girl that had the 3 dads and had to figure out which one was her real dad. That was me. I did it at the Winter Garden Theater in, I think, 2011, 2012, somewhere around there. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was the first time I'd ever done a Broadway show, and everyone said, "Are you going to be so nervous for your opening night?" But actually, I had prepared so much for the role that I wasn't nervous at all my opening night. And I was really lucky because a lot of people would get pretty nervous for their opening night on a Broadway stage. Anyone else? Any other questions? Do you have one? Yes?
Did you take voice lessons?
Yes. Okay. So somebody once told me you should start taking voice lessons around 13, 14 years old. How old are you guys?
11.
11?
9.
9?
I started when I...
You started voice lessons already? That's amazing. You're well advanced. I started when I was 13 years old. And I took private once a week. How often do you take it? Once a month or?
Once a week.
Once a week? How old are you?
7.
7 years old? That's awesome. Wow, you're really getting a head start. I started when I was 13 years old, and I took it all the way through high school. And then I decided to go to musical theater college. I went to this really great school called the College Conservatory of Music in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I decided to get a BFA in musical theater. So I got my bachelor's in fine arts, and all I did was sing, act, and dance all day long for 4 years. And I had a voice teacher that it's part of their curriculum. So you take voice lessons with different teachers throughout your 4 years while you're in college. And then when I graduated, I continued my voice training, and here I am today. So yes, you're right. Taking voice lessons is very important if you want to do musical theater. Anybody else? Yes?
Do you have a show or character that you really want to do?
You know, I think this is kind of a trick question or a silly question to answer, because most people would say, obviously, this character, but I always like to say, I want to play the part that hasn't been written yet. A completely original show. It would be awesome, my next project, to be something that's completely new, completely original. And that's my dream, is to play an original character in a new musical.
That's cool.
Pretty cool, right? Because then you get to make it your own, you know?
Yeah.
Get to really like play with who this character is going to be, and there's no reference point. It's just all you discovering, which is a lot of fun. I'm a very creative person. Are you creative too? Yeah. Do you guys like to do arts and crafts?
Yeah.
And do you like to perform? Obviously, you're performers. But do you like to sing? You like to sing?
Yes.
And dance? Yeah. Question? Last question?
What do you like to do outside of work?
So outside of work, because we do 8 shows a week, which is a lot. 8 shows a week is we have 2 shows on Wednesday, 2 shows on Saturday, and I have to put my whole heart into every performance. So it doesn't leave a lot of energy for much else. But what I like to do is, when I can, to maintain my stamina during the show, is I like to wake up in the morning, and 3 to 4 times a week I like to go to the gym and I run a little bit on the treadmill. I also like to keep a really good healthy regimen, so I like to drink a lot of water which also helps with the voice lessons. The more water you drink, the more your cords are lubricated so that you can sing the best you could ever sing. And on my free time, once in a while, I'll go and I'll see a movie because it's very relaxing, you know. My favorite thing to do is have you ever been to the movies and they have those slushies? Oh, they're so good. Those are my favorite. That's my guilty pleasure. I also love candy and I love sugar, and I try not to eat it, but as you can see, I have a lot of it in my dressing room.
Everyone loves candy.
Everyone loves candy. Do you guys like candy?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're SugarFace kids. Come on. Candy is my literal favorite thing in the world. So because now the fans of Anastasia know about my love for candy, I get candy at the stage door all the time. And because this show is beloved by people all over the world, I get candy from all over the world. And guys, do you want some candy?
Yeah.
Candy!
You can have it all, just not all at once.
The best of it. Mama puts you in the best place for the next moment. Don't let people talk you into what they think is you. True forgiveness is when you can say thank you for that experience. What you put out is already on its way back to you.
I'm Oprah Winfrey.
I'm Oprah Winfrey. I'm Oprah Winfrey. I'm Oprah Winfrey. I'm Oprah Winfrey.
I'm Oprah Winfrey.
If you don't smile, Oprah, with the eyes open.
Yes,
okay?
thank you. What you put out is already on its way coming back to you. Oh my God.
She's like, tell Oprah I said your voice needs another word.
Hi, I'm Cinnamon. And I'm Cupcake. Are you having trouble with your 9 times tables? So today's sweet lesson is the 9 times tables.